Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So you might all be thinking, wait, you were supposed to play Hellblade. And I was like, you know what? You were right. I was supposed to play Hellblade. But here's the thing. Behavior decided that they were going to give us a little present this morning. And then the Pixie was like, hey, I got an even bigger present for you, LadyKil. And I was like, yeah. And here we go. We got Hooked on You, which is a Dead by Daylight dating sim, for those that don't know. But yes, that's what we'll be doing today. Hello, Tanuki. Hello, Mama Ham. Hello, Bertle, Brian, Pixie, and Jamie. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're going to enjoy this title screen here for a second. We're also going to enjoy my cats fighting each other. Oh my goodness. Alright, you need to get out from underneath my desk. Come here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fat Gum.
He's so cute and squishy.
Okay, cool. I'm happy that actually worked because, you know, I was actually afraid that, was not going to work. It was not going to work. Bertle's good. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, wish I didn't have the Rona, but still here. There you go. Yep, let's get it. We got the 2 moderators. Hell yeah. I keep forgetting that your intro is like that. It's been working. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, can you stop eating my fucking sandals, you cretin? Hey, stop it! Stop! I don't know where the spray bottle went, but you need to stop. Okay. Angry squeak. Squeak. Yes. Angry squeak. You need to stop eating the Velcro on my shoes. I don't know why you're being a shit today. I'm trying to play a video game. Go. Get away from my shoes. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, thank you. Thank you for hitting me with things. I appreciate that. Okay, there we go. Alright, fuck you, cat. Alright, I put my shoes up on a shelf. He can't get to them now. That drink that pops up looks so good. Wonder if someone will make a recipe? Probably, let's be honest. Probably. Let's be real for a second. It's time to flirt with murderers. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? LadyKil. Thank you. I'm so excited. Again, thank you so much, Pixie. I really appreciate you. I actually cried. I had Jake DM me. He's like, hey, I'll get it for you tomorrow. I was like, okay. He's like, but let me know if anybody else, catches you. Or gets it for you. I'm like, yeah, of course. Pixie said, hold my beer. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet. Salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drown. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember that your own name, but not where you come from or a single fact about your life. Hold my COVID. Oh my god. Honestly. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute? Or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. I'm muted because I'm in a populated room, but I'm here for ya. No problem. That's why I got closed captioning. You can listen to my stuff. Or you can still read my stuff, I should say. The text sometimes gets what I'm saying. Sometimes not. Whoa. Not now, Ocean. Sorry, LadyKil. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh. A decomposing face stares up at you from the... Oh my god. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easily. Your mind is completely blank. I had ramen so fast. What will you do? Dig up that face, because I'm unhinged. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh. There's no body, just a head. You pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you. Drying your clothes, you check your pockets. They're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. While that's a nice coin you've got there, what if you were to spend it right now? Why not? Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent, in your estimation. Boo, these two, boo. Drink. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be an all-inclusive? It really takes some fun out of the fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Thank them for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. You look down. You find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh my god. Mommy time and daddy time. Oh my goodness, it's all of them. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at these monsters. Lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into Huntress's hands. Yo, Wraith looking good. He do be looking good. Scaroused, honestly. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hands. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps? Maybe a little sweaty? But that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking directly at you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone's gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again. You look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away, but at the same time, damn. They are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, LadyKil. You were made for this. Well, geez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's going to work out. With no good reason to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Looks like it's just best to go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract me from my total domination? That was right. That sign means he was done with this game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't really care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least, not yet. Oh, yeah. Not yet. Hold on. I'm getting spammed. Oh. Okay, never mind. This is Doctor freaking out over Dead by Daylight stuff. Hey, LadyKil, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll probably be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very. I'd say I'm very attractive. That's what you think very attractive is compared to this? Oh my god. Trevor flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Invisibility? The same. Although, sometimes I think I already am. What's your best subject in school? Math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? Do you think just because I'm a typical cute goth girl, I have some specific type? Or some specific love for all things cat, and more specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you can't... but you can all go to hell anyway. What's your favorite color? Blood red. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Not working at all. Out of those two other ones. If we get down or get to what we really want. Why work at all? Excuse me. It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into something, or some kind of grand cuisine. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream? Why is this an option? Excuse me? Vanilla. My favorite is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain. Maurice, no. Yeah. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I've ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what you say. Stop being a shit, cat. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla? The best flavor is vanilla. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip is where it's at. You almost oh my god, you almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? A rebel, Not in my dating sim. You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. What the fuck? Oh my god, no way. That's great. Alright, derailed the game. Okay. What happens if I change it to, like, average? I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in the endless cycle. I think you're cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. We have the superpower, invisibility, math, cat. Yep. Not working at all. Vanilla. Then he's gonna bitch at me and tell me it's mint chip. Mint chip. Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to get started into getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is. If you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a buddy. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog buddy. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's what... That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this group, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're so done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say, we go to my yacht. It's massive, the massive boat docked nearby. I can't. I don't know if it's the voice I gave him, or just him. Just can't. I'll give everyone a taste of luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and cruelty it endears. Yeah, what's that? What about hanging out by the pool? Trapper do be posing, he really do. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Guessing where you go. He's got so much beef. So, if you can hear like a weird sound, I don't know, there's like a big machinery thing outside my apartment right now, so it's picking up on the microphone, sorry. But I'm guessing where you go is like who you quote unquote pursue, you know? Coal dust? I don't know. I don't think it's bruises. Wow, that's really annoying. And I can totally see that's picking up on my microphone. Give me 1 second. So it's a street cleaner that's going by my apartment right now. That's great. Love it. Love it. Wish it would just fuck off. Okay. Let's stay here. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. Let's go to the moon. I hate when people are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you handle them swiftly. She's showing us her butt. I think she's showing us showing us the booty, guys. Hold on. Just for a moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Funny mating dance, oh my god, right? This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Oh my god. None of the others survived. Survived in the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall here. We're just going to refer to them as survivors with a capital S. these two have worked here for a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energies that is starting to give me the creeps. We now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and just don't run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. Claudia got hips. She really do. She really do. The most you could do is to help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about getting wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. It doesn't have quite the charm this island does, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money that comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly. I agree with them, not that like that other island. So, what'll it be? This? That where Trickster is? Possibly. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose that yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You could just ask for a sneak attack from an elk. What? Huntress? Wondered how long it would take her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough, and you'll see an elk swim. Believe me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up quite the thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns, playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win, Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone. Please. It's not like we've got all day. Night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who puts Wait, who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay. I think, Huntress? Oh shoot. Huntress overheard you. Aw, you've got your eye on me. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the others on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedules for brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look. The killers have dispersed and are cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately holding the sand. Desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel nudged. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Or naum. Go ahead. Chat up one of them. So which killer has caught your eye? Why do you keep asking me this? Give me a second. Head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you wanna, can you guys see her foot? What the fuck is her foot doing? That's not how a foot is. Ah! Ah! I hate it. Oh my god, that's not how... Oh, fuck. Someone didn't know how to draw feet. Them beads be wilding. Yeah, they're just crazy. I don't know if I can date her now. I've noticed the thing about the foot, and it's bothering me now. Look, the entity did things to her foot. Yeah, true. Really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit, but from behind her, but from beneath her mask, it's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past those bloodstains. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what a human body is capable of in those type of scenarios. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the bush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Grit? I might not be strong, but I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like Chewy? She did not seem to know what you meant. Like, ready for anything, to do whatever it takes to survive. Oh, sure. Like hold your enemy's head down in a river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it? Maybe not anything, but I'm sure for a lot of things. I'm ready for a lot of things. Get ready to impress because we're just getting started. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, LadyKil. Huntress waves a bloodied axe at the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Mini games consist of 2 parts. On the top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And at the bottom, a target you are going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, and sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Ready. Anyway, yeah, away we go. Show them what you got. Oops. You missed completely. There we go. Perfect. Close enough. Not bad. Oops. You missed completely. Man, me playing DBD be like... Oops. You missed completely. Looks like someone was a little distracted. Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry. I was just staring at Huntress's gorgeously ripped, glistening arms. Ever been so jealous of a person that keeps you up at night? Just me? Liar. Is the hatchet size in DVD? That's... what's that? A target practice minigame came and went and you completely blew it? Looks like her form got the best of both of us. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere, a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up! You heard him! Get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What you were expecting, some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific! It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better, even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Excuse me, Trickster? Is Trickster here? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Oh my god, he looks fantastic. It's so good. Yeah. What the actual fuck, right? Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. Hey there. You're looking good, LadyKil. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for our 12 hours of respite. We hope you all enjoy. We really do. Or we really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder someone to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Yo, 11 herbs and spices. Oh, that changes things. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm like, so much for Wraith, right? Hey, LadyKil, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrap of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took me 12 hours, and we literally do, oh my god, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Now, he's right for a change, because I am, with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says one? Sometimes I swear it's like sometimes like we're all completely different. It's like we're all from different, completely different historical eras. And secondly, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two are ridiculously biceps swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. What the hell? The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please. I hate it when we fight or talk. Or when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov? I didn't even fucking realize his weapon had a name. Thank you for the hydrate. Great, instead of spicing it up, you can club it to death, to a second death. It's his old boss. Oh, okay. Hey, hey, LadyKil. Little kill. My name can't read it. Hey, LadyKil, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve it up. No! I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh my god! I know, Helix. They killed Felix. Ah! Oh my god. Hey, LadyKil, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but better hurry up and volunteer to cover up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, we'll go on for hours. Not the hyperbole. Once they argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight, and it doesn't matter which one does. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, and all while explaining the value is maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reasons they're always terrified of tinnitus. Or tetanus, not tinnitus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Mini game kit says, okay. Alright, let's see if we can fucking do this. Wow, okay. It's not bad. Okay. That was completely bad. It's okay. At least you tried. A little. Sometimes trying a little takes a lot of effort. What the hell was that? You ruined dinner. Your swinging was so poorly aimed. You hacked it to pieces. The bad kind of pieces, too. I hope you're drunk. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they ate, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash this stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, LadyKil. Number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. You see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in history. You ever tune back into the stream and see how bad you are? Oh my god, see how damn bad you are for a character? Oh my goodness, right? But even worse is they're staring at you. They're not even eating. They don't like that. I think what they want to explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I had an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if I made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Only every time the stranger is fighting me in Elden Ring. Oh my god, right? We're all so hot and I'm so gay. Oh my god, Pixi. Oh, Pixi's fucking boy just got shown in the game. I don't know if he's actually in the game. I think he was just like kind of like an Easter egg kind of thing. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to remember. Always remember. People are watching you, judging you. Definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Typically, a group that includes one, if not more cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh hey, it's me again, your friend, mentor, and guide, the narrator to the narrator, the ocean. I'm not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your own demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you ask or answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it to the ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Okay. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body. gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, good. You're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started, which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Oh my goodness. I mean, Huntress is double doing it for me. I'm here to see Rape like blue, blue, and yellow. True, true. Comedy genius. Yes, that was really good. Really good. Usually, I'm falling into the same old routines of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet. No, no, Noah, no. Noah, no. Not yet, not yet. It's too soon, too soon. I'm usually falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me.
All I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. Giant woman.
Perfect. Thank you, Noah. Beautiful, beautiful singing. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. And I was just going to narrate that fact, not, you know, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, become a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You practically can see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little bit more nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offered you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Yeah, why not? When on Murder's Island, you might as well as eat as killers do, plus you are really hungry, and you can chow down on some jerky essentially, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, LadyKil. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, LadyKil. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once. Does that count? But that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who's definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with a hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should probably go with the flow or show her some of your knowledge in advanced humaning. Show her a thing or two. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barrette off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. That fucking vehicle is back again. I'm gonna mute until it's gone, so I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's gone. Or at least it's not picking up on my microphone anymore. I hate that fucking cleaner. God. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up in the strange island. Only to find out that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for a cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire stories. At this rate, we'll be late. Thank you, Pixi. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's the news. Oh my god. That's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so we don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story. But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize it's probably because of you. You embrace your fate. So sorry for everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true, is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anyone? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... LadyKil, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, let's go with Huntress, since, we're doing everything Huntress. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase, will ya? Oh my god. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's this village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice, the last relic of her humanity, it lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precautious child No fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of a hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers call her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffered an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and fix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned from other things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep from underneath a huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you'd ever heard fills the air. Singing, "Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side." There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel you need to contribute to the stirring moment. Join in singing. He'll snatch you up between his teeth if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends, and you both meet with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, so that way they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up, and he's blaring his latest song. "Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?" He doesn't wait for an answer. "I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. Sir, where are your nips?" If they added nipples, it would be explicit, and they wouldn't be able to have the rating. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come on, or come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. "Of course you like my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sounds of burning fire filling the air behind... Burning fire filling the air around you. No nip, only pecs. I'm still smashing. All the smoke, however, I could... Sorry, I got fucking distracted. I'm like, that's a new pose. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off at the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? dipping in the hot tubs with the Huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. That's explicit content. Gotta pay extra for nips. Oh my god, right? Take my money. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that the half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. I know, Huntress. It's okay. Yeah, I got that. Okay, no wait, how cool. That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling me such a personal story. Huntress... Fuck... Shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do you have any... Do I have the makings of the best selling authors such as the comedic mastermind Dovosky? I so fucking butchered that name. It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You're just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer from you behind her mask. She had her time in the spotlight and is now playing coy. Call out her tired storytelling. I don't know which one. I literally do not know this one.
Need help?
Chuckle? Okay. Give me a second. Alright. Chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. Uh-huh. Okay. Thumbs up. Okay. Hopefully that name never comes back up, but we'll come back to it if it does. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, huh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, LadyKil? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth. Then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. Kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. You look into the crackling embers and you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their own doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell on too much of your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a light or firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we were going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket to welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god. Okay, I'm ready. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Okay. Let's see what's on this station. Listen more. Oh, that's creepy. There we go. Let's like watch all of this is copyrighted.
All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them? How do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing. 4 years ago, it was pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do, to today where we have a team of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are half-time and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part.
Okay, so I actually did catch that. That's actually really cool. I'm scared that this is all fucking copyrighted. Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Yeah, yes, but Mama Ham, the part where it's like Oni or Clown comes in the morning going, "How do you like your eggs?" Yeah, that will make the game perfect. If I see Oni, I gotta say, if I see Oni, don't play in the porn station. Oh God, no. Who would you like to summon at your side as you lay by the fire? Andres! Andres, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little more company. Andres appears in an instant. You didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it with the ease of passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe it really isn't sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying. I'm out here, you know. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obvious, completely honest and trustworthy. I was checking out to make sure if you weren't sleeping nearby one of my, actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. Oh my god, he's referencing his fucking traps. But since I'm here, I'd like to share a thing with you or two. 1, I don't take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trevor doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines reading out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't have known a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean, that literally. Point is, if you select me for your date in luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Go get some sleep. And go get some rest. Go sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over on the... try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Trevor sketching you with Tibby out. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perish in my red Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do? Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was scared by an elk. I had to wash her entrails off of my saffron. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend their time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, and he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, ugh. Where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone, and I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. It really is. It really is. It really is. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might just have to kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not one of them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who would love me if I can't love myself? Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky? Then the fuck are these? And you feel great. totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up to several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was not yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I love you, Wraith. Cotton candy, yeah, it must be. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious about or behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. By the way, he's wearing sandals, like flip-flop sandals. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Oh, never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good at skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you get a 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 or 2 thumbs ups review, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please get a move on? Oh, hey, wait a second. How did a possibly obsolescent, possibility unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out of your hand? This is not parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn in this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, or thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean's right. I have a lot of hard work goes into a place like this. Really should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, I mean vacations, is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies. That's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for an enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, I'm sure they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, LadyKil. He needs his help in game, honestly. Meet downs in one shot, perfect. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yeah, I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Aw, lovely. We love to hear that. Besides, isn't that who this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us killed again. Again and again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I hereby agree to participate in verbal contracts stating that I, LadyKil, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey, LadyKil, is it still totally cool if you have constructive feedback, the place to leave that is a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone on into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, they can only mean one thing: breakfast. Hi, Chewy. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, distortion. It was like going through puberty all again. Or going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. I've been watching anime all day. Hey, sounds like a good day. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Chapter stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, and I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Ha! Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. How you doing? It's about Vikings. Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We're playing Cooked on You, which is a game that I've been like eyeballing for a while, and the lovely Pixi bought it for me. It's about Vikings invading England. Oh yeah, it's awesome. A hunter steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a string inside my animal heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for a kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Well, it surely mustn't be it. Someone else would really stand up during breakfast too, and just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, and because all of you left me alone yesterday to do my best not to constantly annoy self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back quietly, resenting being trapped here with all of you, while looking cute in doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not too much fun. That would be weird. But like, a good amount of fun? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this gamer, sexy, true to life experience. Shame you didn't eat any breakfast though, but so be it. I kind of want to sword fight someone now. Oh my god. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday, in short, was a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from beyond the pool shed. No. Stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take it and put it right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two even do, whatever they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and I can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudia has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to tell you I was here, and I could hear you, well, you know what? What do you think we were doing? We were doing, I don't know exactly what we were doing, but it sounded like fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own permanent death is fun? Oops. We got 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping to stab each other in just the right spot so we don't get resurrected. What the fuck? I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is her appendix. Why else would it be in there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were, me and him? Dwight? I don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare and somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, LadyKil. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. It's both a tragedy and a comedy. A comedy? Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where are we? Oh yeah. Heading to the hot tub yourself to clear your head. Yesterday, in short, was a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. He's wanting to have their own personal time with the killer. Make sure you get your dead by daylight. Yep. You'll choose a weapon out of dagger or sword. None of those. I like bows better. Chewy. And an extra point. Yeah. What Mama Ham said. Dedicated to achieving a true centered self with calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from the disturbing thought, all is going planned until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree bending over... Wait, what? Like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all, it's... Hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone is just getting up and announcing how they feel. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the You've seen my abs, by the way. Oh my god. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island, you know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Its abs are pretty amazing. Gotta give them that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes it for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation about going smash through the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy has gone. And we got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back and take some deep, slow breaths and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Sir, honestly. You finished the other dating game? Yeah, I did finish Literature Club. What day of the week? 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And then we're doing another dating sim game tomorrow. Should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us. What'd you think? Sad. I got really fucking sad, but I liked the ending. The ending was pretty interesting. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately flood of worry floods your brain. You should pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, a pocket knife. You decided to bring as much as you can. You have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you wash up on this island with nothing but your clothes on your back, so you got nothing together. Are you ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugtress. You look up to the soaring goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide to go off with her, the Wraith interjects. Excuse me. Don't usually do this. I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. Do you want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries if not, I guess. Huntress Sim's pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today. And you don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will be it? We're gonna go Huntress. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Okay. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix sexy and the horrifying? She told me if I was ever in your dream kill. Yes, I do tell my friends when they are in my dreams because, yes, that's what I do. Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscles and silent leaps across the thorny brush. She halts suddenly. You crash into her, having been desperate to trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and you realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligority. What the fuck? Kill me. I don't know what that word is. In nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if to try to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? You need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the thing. But hey, I don't judge. Come on, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy and rickety. And definitely not up to code. But it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bone hangs delicately. Oh my god, delicately from the foyer ceiling. And a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells me that people who once owned these things are not of the mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? Huntress, how dare you? LadyKil is a succubus, not a vampire. Jeez. Honestly. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? It's so much. Are you a hoarder? Oh my god, no! Why do you think that? Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those so many reading glasses? I You'll probably miss them. And keys? Goodness, the keys, it's a bit much, isn't it? Huntress lightens up. She's excited to know that... Oh my god. Okay, I guess she liked it. Huntress lightens up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so particular accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. Thank you. She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's going to talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement. Okay, moving on then. Can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many goodies on this island. But what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at LadyKil? Huntress considers this for a bit, or for a beat. For a beat? She has 2 modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... What the fuck? Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you, in Huntress and swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Grab whatever the fuck that is. You quickly reach out and grab the shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know what a shashka is: a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. When you miss, go scurrying. The ones you miss go scurrying back, or way back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on one of the wicker couches and begins clearing guts off of her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy that, happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has a ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I want to start a family one day. How about you? Of course, I love kids. Who wouldn't want to be a parent one day? Hunter smiles. I love my dear mother so much. I loved my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know, and I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine the giant S as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about in the forest. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh is quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive and went to the cottage. And Mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get that feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight. Vacant stares that belay some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I have been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Fuck, I can't speak. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that force we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We are forced to interpret your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love that you won't be able to deny. Trevor emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness. Oh my god. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit I've ever seen. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy you can get there in the snowy 10-bedroom chateau. And those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear on the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do really mean real. Oh my god, kill me. Okay. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. By real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil. Oh my god. Plus, you want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. I'm actually going to take a second here and run to the restroom, too. Alright, there we go. So, I drank. I will be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom, so if you need to, get up, stretch your legs, enjoy this awesome soundtrack, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, itchy nose. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Oh, as if. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak up with the implied quotation marks. Very cool. Oh my god. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like turn of the century Pacific Northwest.
Are you sure about that?
Fucking hell. Stop doing that. It's like turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of the Wall Street Bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he was brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. I went back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you feel like the life leaves you. So tight you feel, or you think you feel the life leave your body just for a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even though if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you. And I'm hiring someone to do that for me at the moment I get home. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress. Walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night. Oh my god, I can't. Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper. Pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all that there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and swoops you onto her back. Huntress runs through the wind with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in the month scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Oh my god! There's a lot of fucking references. Jesus. Whee! Eventually she lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances around like a deer in the meadow. I'd like you to come here sometime. Or I like to come here sometimes, clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Huntress hears a rustling and darts off to find the swords, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come and find me! Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Not bad. Okay. Okay. I hate this. I also hate that fucking it's back. The cleaning machine's back. I'm super sorry, guys. Okay, well, I hit it. Where the fuck is this one? Oh my god, I was super off. Tag! You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her, and she high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady, or just bro down all day? Oh lordy, that's fast. Yeah, it's really fast. You're so good at hiding, I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it's like 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. It was fun, huh? I just keep trying to relax and have a good time, and that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something just terrible happens. What is this answer? Should I do the middle answer, guys? I was like, I moved Discord over to my other screen. Give me a second. Whoa. Computer's freaking out. Should I do the middle option? The middle option? Should I do it? Fuck it, I'm doing it. I mean... I'm doing it. What if we could let our pants down? Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is this all jokes with you? Oh, I'm sorry, Huntress. Sorry. Sorry. It was the adrenaline from a game. Got me in a mood. Read the room wrong. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come go get some grub. What a fun day you've been having. I can see all written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just a remaining anxious sweat from spending a afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secret. Your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. Oh, the appetizing singles we have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Rate this here too. We're not going to do the whole gag where we cram them on the screen at the same time again. Just believe me, they're all here, and they're all sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone's being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised that you were one of the 4 falling. I'm surprised that, as you are, that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but it's because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot and end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with 1 single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Oh my god, what the fuck is this game? Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure. But how you will describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but just don't stand there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Tell of your brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and the killer crabs attacked us. It's true, I'll fall asleep tonight to a delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would have never happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying ways to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Oh my god! No way! No fucking way did they just make that joke. I can't. I actually can't. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner and everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now and they're all kind of tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Oh my god. Trevor, no! Yeah. Bony appetit. Don't you mean bun? No. Almost everything we have serve has lots of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid that on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising. Both of essential and deadly variety. Even everyone finishes. Dwight and Claudia come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust off the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone would be so kind to follow us to the fire pit. We'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. You have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes. Because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit. If only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Take a seat by the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places. Wondering who will want to tell their stories this time. Will narrator tell a story? But they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story or maybe go play charades? Boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points at his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what the thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. LadyKil is about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure. I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what kind of story do you want to tell? Romance? I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth? Or how about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college he was hosting. She's been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't help but couldn't have been more different, and yet as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I have learned a lot of love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit, except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on his headphones to drown you out. Okay, that's not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, this narrator keeps it real. can't just end it there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look at the killer, you look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Can't you tell us 2 stories? We're about to find out. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting to horribly... wanting for horrifying mythology. My mother once told me of a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot. I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary, but he tried to still move his feet. He found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew him near, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, Rolska, her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment, the man cried out. But it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rolska said, her voice filled with brainy mouths. And so that man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rolskas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want Huntress's having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story hit deserves a follow-up. When you think at the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of an individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, LadyKil, if you could delete any sequel from its existence, what it would be. Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on with the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm going to need you to shut your gap trap. You know we need to get back to the thing we do when we're not on screen. Okay, you've had your fun tonight, and try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double, oh, excuse me. Oh, one second, I'm stretching. What kind of double, I have no idea what that word is. Are you trying to get at the end of dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. You do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Only double-digit? Well, except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a predator. No wonder why she's pissed. I hear some trash-talking spirit. Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can suck this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns thing that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough for these activities to have all set to the next literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far as we could from this place? Just you and me? On those spindly legs? You'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away from someplace more secluded, LadyKil is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. But that's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and not completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other so that the corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking some locally sourced, something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really mean, or does it really turn anyone on? What? Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trevor's insatiable appetite, it seems like his attention, along with the eyes on everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us. Maybe we can move on with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you offer your head? Or who will you offer your head? Who will you head off for with the evening activity? I'm just saying, may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with the streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, that guy. Huntress? You know, I've had a feeling you were gonna pick me. You've got good taste, and I just don't say that because I'm considering eating you. Okay, so it's confirmed she's going to eat us. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. I'm gonna make you into something special? You and Huntress whisk yourselves away at the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. And are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through the Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something I can mind. Eat or eat? I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna find out, right? She smiles. Drink this. Ooh, another one. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If wonder were to drug you in some sort of state, but you could be operated on, these flaws would certainly hide the poison. Look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is, bombs away. Poured the drink, it's quite nice. Been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Oh yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Fluffy cat mask? Just like the fluffiest white cat mask, like marshmallow fluff. Barely make out any of the features. What the fuck? What the fuck? Meow? Okay, I guess I'll ask. Alright. That was awesome. Well, I know, I'm going to be working, or I know I'm gonna be working out tonight, all alone. I'm in my skipping pajamas. Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go directly into your bed? No! That's not how today goes. I mean, it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Haha, you kooky kids. Soon. Huntress, you got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just thought... Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. I'll block it. Yeah, even the ocean. Yep. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island, White. I need your help with, doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms? I've picked a lot of them, and I'm familiar with which make it for great soup base, and which makes you super dead. Show you 2 mushrooms. You point out the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. This one? Oops, that little fella's got the autumn skull cap. After eating that one, if diarrhea doesn't kill you, liver failure probably will. Next up is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in the most instant death if you eat it. Correct. Hey, that's Chantal. Sounds fancy and it tastes fancy too. Just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which one will make you vomit until you die? Correct. That's a green crackling rustla. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and... Not great. Not all wrong, but it takes the one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands goodly. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Not to demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudia and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I am telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oh, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun has already began to rise. Is beginning to rise. Better get this over quickly so that I mean you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narrative, I don't know. Word brain, no. Excuse me. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the monologue, the basket case, the psychotic, bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone's getting gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who LadyKil chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dreamy date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case is a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narratives of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, LadyKil, are you thinking about picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and you'll be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you're like the Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot, also, everyone even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all those swoon-worthy options so that way you can make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh, gosh, how could we forget? Before we run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality surviving dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof. It's like butchering, but it hurts even worse now. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. Do you even dare try? You mean, that's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classical reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. So it's gonna be Chance. What's it gonna be, Champ? What's your thought on this process here? Trevor seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and all I can hear is she disappears. Hard to track. If you try to get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men cry and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is that I don't envy you, boss. So which psychopath are you eliminating? Spirit? As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trevor, Huntress, Wraith, you're killers. Sure, you're each quirky or cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you kill. And you've killed in the past. You almost certainly kill again, and I get that. I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what the hell your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. And so what's on the inside? I'm truly afraid to find out. So I'm going to have to let you go. Were you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anyone seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying that I'm eliminating you from the competition, which I am sort of putting together. Is it competition? Oh, really? Okay. So nobody has seen my sunglasses? I swear, I'm just going to have to embrace the grandma life and get one of those bands that connects around your neck so you can't lose your glasses when you take them off. Or just hang them on your chest. What do you call those things? I think you'll call them eyeglass strap or eyewear retainer, or, are you sure you're okay with this? I thought you might get upset. Nah, couldn't care less. If anyone needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever the hell I want to be. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with DeLadyKil when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated partner home with... Oh my god! Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because we've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested, Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, DeLadyKil. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. I want it. Oh my god, right? How can you sleep tonight with what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, those two. Schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. No elimination? I don't even know what to think of that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. I'm just gonna, like, after we're done reading this little section, because it's probably going to be kicked tomorrow, that's probably where I will stop for today. My voice is disappearing fast. You can never be sure what's going on with the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, DeLadyKil, I'm sorry. Oh, DeLadyKil? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If DeLadyKil's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if DeLadyKil's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Spirit? Gonna say anything? No? You're just gonna clean your katana and silently stare ahead into the medium distance like that all night? Look, the katana's clean. I mean, not really. It's completely destroyed and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner. That's for damn sure. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Kinda wish wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down for a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new NFT crypto app, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over IP Island. No, they got my boy. Yep, they took his nipples right with his fucking NFTs. My dudes, you gotta check out IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm going to tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like, don't you say it. Look, we get it. It's very popular and in demand, and we have a game to get back to. I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, DeLadyKil. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's going to smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. What does that mean? Not you two. wasn't mean to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is it that you possess... you know what? I don't care. You are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I got something to confess. Oh great, what is it? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I've ever feel a macro medium of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so that I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough and someone's about to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight, so they hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Okay. Can I save? Here. Yes. Close. Main menu. Cool. We're gonna pick that up next week. I'm losing my voice very fast. So for tomorrow, we're gonna do Sucker for Love. It's gonna be another dating sim game. This time with like mythological creatures, like Cthulhu. I don't know what the other 2 ones are. And then Friday we will do Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Pick that up again. We played it on Sunday. Also, for my DBD peoples, you can link your account if you have Hooked on You can link your account and you'll get like a charm and an outfit for a character. So, yes, that being said, that's where I'm going to end for today. So, I will see you guys tomorrow with Sucker for Love. And until then, you guys have a nice rest of your days and I will catch you all later. Until then, bye-bye!